So we got a Ninetales, we got Cyndaquil. How many of you guys are going to be running Flareon? Oh, it's double corn. A maintenance inversion update notice that we're going to do a mock interview. It is Mother's Day weekend as well. Hello, beautiful friends. Welcome back to the channel. It is Friday. Happy Friday. And let's see if we continue to have any sort of shiny luck for today. I've seen on the Discord a lot of us are getting super lucky in the later half of this week. So tons of shinies, which is super exciting to see. And oops, I still can't believe we were able to find a shiny Quilava yesterday. On top of that, I was able to call out its nature and get it correct, which was super fun. So there are only 7 spawns because I did do a nap session last night just to test my luck. I caught an extra Cyndaquil and Charmander, but they were pretty doo-doo, so I sent them back to the wild. So we got a Ninetales, we got Cyndaquil, Quilava, Vulpix, another Ninetales. Damn, there's quite a bit that I want to catch. So we're gonna see if we're able to pick up the Vulpix and the Cyndaquil. That will be our priority. Although that Eevee definitely looks very tempting. And we have a friend in the Discord who found a shiny Ninetales, and it's just so beautiful and majestic looking. Alright. This one over here, Stretching Sleep. So this is the first time we've encountered a Ninetales also. Then the last one here, Curled Up Sleep. So I'm hoping for double corn, and then it'll be a good corn farmer for the time being until I'm able to find a good Stuffle at Lapis Lakeside after all these festivities are over and we have some quiet, calm time. Okay, so it looks like, oh, I'm 1 bar away from the Vulpix, which is really good. So we will fill that up. I remember now there was this other instance. I had 2 Vulpixes. I caught the first one, the second one got full. So it came back. And now Cyndaquil. I have 10 more biscuits left. But I do have 30 more in the shop from the reset, so not too bad. Let's see whether or not we're able to catch it, or will it get full? It's full, okay. Do I want to test my luck on the Eevee? No. Let's just move on. So I'm curious to know how many of you guys are going to be running Flareons for the upcoming Entei week? Cause I'm pretty curious. And I was watching Brovini's video yesterday while I was walking on the treadmill, the one talking about the Ninetales and which ideal dish you would want for the Entei Research week. So I'm really hoping I get a curry week or a dessert week. But I do not want to spend on the travel tickets, so we will see. Oh, it's double corn. I forget what naughty nature is. Ingredient finder, skill trigger, helping speed, inventory up, ingredient finder. It is speed of help up, which is good for a berry finder. Main skill chance down, which I don't mind because it's not a skill specialist to begin with. And skill trigger will kind of help not make it that hurtful. It is the best one I found so far, so we will start it. It's gonna take a while to get to level 30 though. But pretty happy with that. So I'll take that. And about the shiny Quilava I caught yesterday, I didn't put any candies into it because a part of me is like, what if I find another shiny one that's even better? So I'm playing a very dangerous game there because I should be taking advantage of the mini candy boost. And let's pick everything up. So initially I was supposed to have plans today, seeing my best friend and my cousin later today, but my best friend seemed to have gotten sick yesterday and seemed pretty serious because she had to go to the emergency room. So really hoping that I get an update soon on just whether or not she's feeling better, because I'm so worried. Usually she's like very healthy and she doesn't really get sick like this. Alright, so we're gonna do Neroli tea because it is one of the best strength options to level up. So we are going to take a cut for a while, but it's fine. Also, I was looking at the dishes, and for salad week, I should not be investing in leveling up my gluttony potato salad anymore because it's not even one of the best dishes. So I'm gonna stop doing that. Alright, we are going to feed our Snorlax, and then we're gonna tap on our Wigglytuff to see whether or not it pops its skill. And it did. And I continue doing this because now with the new changes, even if your Pokemon are max or above 100, they still get a boost. Actually, that means if I triggered Arya's skill, I would still get that bonus from the dishes. Although because I know my Gengar is energy down, instead of getting +1 from the meal, if I were to trigger Arya, it gets a +2. And yes, does that +1 really matter? Well, at the end of the day, how many grains of sand does it take until you fill up a beach, right? So let's see what we get today. 15 diamonds, very good. And let's just see how many sleep points I've got. 7k. How much would it take if I were to? Okay, I'll be left with 2.6k, which is not bad. And then with the Good Sleep Day event coming up, I think I'll be able to purchase a Master Biscuit if I were to buy out all of my Poke Biscuits. And I got a goal met, which is really good. So I've studied 290 sleep styles. We get 100 diamonds, a sub-skill seed, I think it's the first one that I got, and a handy candy. Actually, I think we were given a sub-skill seed before, and I might have used it on like my Vaporeon when I was very new to the game and didn't really know any better. So I think a hard worker like you deserves a sub-skill seed. Yay! You've probably noticed by now that each of your Pokemon has special abilities called sub-skill seeds. Yes, we've definitely noticed that. And with the sub-skill seed, you can improve the quality of one of your Pokemon's sub-skill at random. So you can kind of like work around the randomness by making sure you don't level your Pokemon up beyond a certain point, just to make sure that you pinpoint on what skill gets randomized, because it doesn't level up a skill that hasn't yet been unlocked. So do keep that in mind. I'll get back to setting up another new area while you do. Gonna be so exciting when they come out with a new area. And I wonder when that will be. Is it gonna be like in a month or two? And we did have a maintenance inversion update notice that we received yesterday, so let's quickly go through this together. So the first one, it is in preparation for the Entei Research event, but there are also going to be changes to the Sleep EXP, any bonus or additional Sleep EXP that you get for a Pokemon that is beyond the max level. So I read this last night, And basically, once your Pokemon reaches the current max level, the EXP that they accumulate will go into a bonus gauge. And as you can see here, if the team includes any helper Pokemon that have reached max level, any extra sleep EXP earned through sleep research is added to the sleep EXP bonus gauge. Each time the sleep EXP bonus gauge fills up to 500 EXP, the user receives 1 Handy Candy S. So I think that's really great, because another really great way to get more candies for your Pokemon and to level up other Pokemon as well. So very happy that they added that. Also, now it doesn't feel like any extra EXP that you get goes to waste, which is really nice as well. And then they also added new perks to the Novice Researcher bonus. So the following perks have been added to the Novice Research bonus. So 1 additional hungry Pokemon. For each of the first 7 sleep research sessions, 1 Pokemon will for sure arrive hungry. Note that this does not apply to the second sleep research session of the day, so it's only 1 sleep research session for 7 consecutive days. And this one is an interesting one. If all of a user's area bonus adds up to less than 100%, then the researcher's area bonus will increase by 10% each week. So note that this applies to researchers whose novice research bonus period has already ended. If all of your area bonuses add up to less than 100%, your area bonus will increase by 10% each week. Now, I wonder what that's going to look like. Does it go away? I'm pretty sure it'll go away, right? Once the area bonus does add up to 100. But very interesting, and going to really help new players get a leg up when it comes to events that might be happening in other areas as well. So I think that's what they're trying to do with this, it seems. Let's see if I missed anything. And then balance adjustments, so these Pokemon are getting some buffs. So looks like Lucario is also getting a buff. Once again, I believe the first time was for the Dream Shard balancing. And Pokemon Go Plus stuff, but I do not have a Pokemon Go Plus device. Although, I'm tempted, like, I do kind of want to get one, but at the same time, it's like hard to justify the price. It's nearly $80 Canadian, and that can buy a good amount of produce at the grocery store for me, you know what I'm saying? So for now, still using my trusty phone, and yeah, it's working out well. I haven't had any sleep tracking that's been corrupted, which is really great. And yeah, now that my Friday is freed up, I wonder what I'm going to be doing. It is a beautiful day outside today, so perhaps I will take a walk. Oh, and to update you guys on how the talk went yesterday with the friend I made at the condo. So she just wanted some help finding a new job. And I was like, for sure, I'll be able to poke around in my network and see what I can do for you. On top of that, though, it's been a while since she's been doing interviews, so she wants me to help her prepare for the interview. So we're going to do a mock interview, and then I'll give her like tips and tricks on what she could improve on. And yeah, I got to know more about like her upbringing and everything. And Ocelot found a shiny Slackoth. Congratulations. So cute. Although it's kind of disappointing when it evolves, because then it kind of looks indistinguishable from the regular version, you know? But yeah, my friend that I made in the condo, got to learn a lot more about her and her upbringing, interests, and we're pretty similar people in terms of like our habits and the culture we grew up in, expectations from parents, especially being like women that are Asian. So it was nice to connect with her on that part. She's Chinese, I'm Vietnamese, but the cultures are pretty much the same, especially because my family comes from the more northern part of Vietnam, which very much almost borders China. So a lot of Chinese influence. So I totally understand the struggles that she had growing up as well. But overall, it was very nice to talk to her and get to know her. I feel like in terms of personality, she seems a lot more like reserved and I don't know what the word is. The word escapes me. But I don't think she's someone that I could like send funny memes to, you know what I mean? She works more in like corporate settings too, so if that gives you an idea of like what sort of personality she might hold. So I felt like, formal. I felt like she was very formal and I was very casual, and we're pretty much the same age. I'm older by like a couple of months, but yeah. I don't think she's the type of friend where I can be like, bitch, you know what I mean? So, or maybe she is, I don't know. Some people, they just take their time to like get their personality out, kind of like me. Because when I was talking to her about my heels dance class, I was telling her how I am not equipped to shake ass, and she laughed because she was like, I did not expect that from you. And I'm like, you know what, I get it. From first look, you probably would have like preconceived ideas of who I am and my personality, you know, especially because I'm really quiet and shy when you first meet me as well. Like, I'm a very speak when spoken to type of person. And we are nearing the end of our list. Oh, MP found a shiny Graveler. Congratulations. That is a huge gold nugget rolling on the floor. And that seems to be it. So, it is Friday and I do have quite the dilemma because I'm wondering, should I do my groceries today or should I do it on Monday? And I'm thinking maybe Monday because then the meats that I'll be using for the rest of the week will be more fresh. And yes, you can put them in the freezer, but I don't know, sometimes I just like it fresher and I don't want to have to freeze it and then defrost it. But then again, on Mondays, I like to kind of have a slow Monday, you know, ease my way into the week. So I don't know, but I'll probably go on Monday. But maybe I'll go today. I gotta think about it. But it is a beautiful day, so I'm very happy about that and definitely looking forward to reading more manga. And it is Mother's Day weekend as well, so my boyfriend and I are going to visit our mothers and celebrate with them. And it's going to be a good week, so I hope you guys have a good week too. Have the very best of luck for the remaining days of the Fire Type Week event. Really hope that some of us find some really, really good stuff. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate it every time you do. Thank you guys so much for joining me in yet another video. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. So until then, take care, good luck, have fun, and enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the Friday, and bye.